demarcated an area that we had proposed for the archaeological reserve, and informal agreements with the village was that they would not cut the forest there, they would not build any structures within that area, they would not dig anywhere or plant anywhere within that proposed reserve. It's about 2 square kilometers of area, which sits right around the village. And I must say that in the last couple of years they've been very, very good at adhering to those informal discussions. In fact, we even set up a tourism committee there in the village to help us manage the area. Now you have a gentleman who comes in, I believe that he's married or has a common law wife in the village, and he decided that he would build a house, a wooden structure actually, not a house, a wooden structure on top of one of the mounds within the area that we had proposed as the boundary for the archaeological reserve. The village wrote us. We made some attempts to try and get in touch with Mr. Myles. We were only able to, he was never there, we were only able to get in touch with, I think it's his father-in-law and the woman, and we expressed that, you know, you should not build in these areas here, that you need to move your structures from here. And then he proceeded to bulldoze a road up the side of a platform that was there. And again, so I sent out 2 archaeologists to investigate the matter, and they were preparing their report, which we would have used to serve a notice of eviction to him. But then, unfortunately, the incident took place.
So, is it established that he destroyed this monument and that he should not have been there?
Yes, it is established. I mean, within our laws, within the laws of Belize, especially the National Institute of Culture and History Act, you cannot build on top of a Maya mound. I mean, sometimes these things happen inadvertently, but when we come out there, you have to move the structure. In fact, it had happened on three different occasions in that same village 4 or 5 years ago. A gentleman by the name of Rupert built a house or started to construct a house on top of a mound. We went out there and we asked him to move. We discussed this with the village alcalde and the chairman and him, and he moved his house. The same should have happened in this particular case, especially since that the village had agreed to demarcate that particular area as a boundary for the archaeological reserve that would then serve as a tourism destination. I don't know what possessed the gentleman to keep on building and to bulldoze the road, but I recently came from a niche board meeting yesterday, and I was given the instructions to proceed with the notice of eviction.